Hola chicos, welcome, karibu, bienvenidos.
My name is Valentine.
Hi guys, and this is your man David again.
Welcome back to our channel. We've been having several questions in our DM regarding how we survived our long distance relationship, and we thought instead of answering individual questions, it's better to make a video about it so that we can answer all the people who might want to know how we did it, and others who might be looking forward to ask us the same question.
Yeah, also I think it can be a good experience to share with people that is maybe in the same situation.
Yes.
Or maybe that is planning to, so you never know how life is gonna be. So yeah, let's go for it.
Yes, let's go straight into the video.
Okay, so let me explain you a bit, guys, how relationship was at that moment, because we have been in a long distance relationship for 2 years, let's say from the end of 2018 to the end of 2020, more or less. And yeah, before that we both lived in Qatar, but we didn't live together.
Yeah.
It was more like of a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. We meet sometimes, we go on dates, but you know, serious, but not living together, not so attached. And then when I moved to Spain from Qatar, we were both a bit like we want to be together, but let's see how it goes.
At first we wanted to break up when he was leaving, but we were like, let's see how it goes, like, because I was always against long distance relationship. Him as well, he was like, long distance relationship, I don't think it's something that can work. So we then just decided, because we were still in love, like we still had feelings for each other. We weren't so attached, but we were like, let's see how it goes. If it's well, we will know, we will figure out what to do. But yeah, we weren't decided yet at that moment.
Yeah, actually with my friends in Qatar, I was telling them like, man, I have to break up with her when I go.
Yeah.
My mind was made up already, but then the moment I'm leaving, I couldn't, man. I couldn't break up with her. I had no guts, so it's just like, okay, let's see how it goes. And actually, I would say, like, the more separated we were, the longest the time was, it made us miss each other so much. You know, it's actually help our relationship, because you have to find new ways to be in contact, to keep the spark, you know?
Yeah, actually I would say for us, our relationship grew more stronger when we separated, because I think this is actually normal. Sometimes when you're like, if it's not yet serious to that level, when you're together like all the time, or maybe you're seeing each other, you don't really know how much the person means to you until they like leave for a period of time, and you're like, wow, I miss them so much, like, yeah, I really need to be with them. So for us it was like that. It was like a life-changing situation when he left. The distance really made us realize like we really mean a lot to each other.
Yeah, that's why, guys, the first tip we can give you for a long distance relationship to be successful is communication. I think communication is what keeps us afloat.
Yes.
We really talk every single day. Not just talk. I think we called each other.
We called,
on video.
We texted, like even when like maybe when I'm free, because when he came to Spain at that moment he didn't start working immediately. So most of the time he was free, and for me I was working. So anytime I have a break, I would go text him, you know. And then when I go back home, we would call, video call. Like we would have sessions, like we know at this time I'm finishing my shift, so he already know at 4 I'm done with my shift. And then we will make video calls, we communicate, we talk, explain how your day was and everything. Like it's literally like we were living together. The only difference was that we were not physically together. Yeah.
We're calling and maybe I don't have anything to tell you.
Yeah, we just,
like nothing happened in my day or in her day, but we just need to communicate each other, to be in contact like that. You know?
True. Yeah.
That's why I think it's so important, guys, for those of you who are in a long distance relationship.
Communicate.
Keep talking, keep calling each other, keep telling you the most stupid thing. What have you eaten today?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if something special happened. Just call
in touch like that.
Yeah, you know. Okay, another very important tip, actually I think we should have put this as the first one, is trust. You really need to trust your partner, because long distance relationship without trust, it's a mess. Because you know, you can imagine if someone doesn't, maybe let's say for instance David was free right that moment and I was working. So if you don't really trust somebody, anytime you text them, you're just expecting them to reply. Like you're like, what is he doing? He's not working, like he's not busy, he should reply to me immediately. But people have things to do in their lives as well. Apart from the relationship, you also have some things. You cannot tell me all the time it's all about lovey-dovey and all this kind of things. You need to go to the shop, you need to you need to go visit your friends, you know. It's not all about that. So you really need to trust somebody in that if they don't reply your text for maybe like 2 hours or 1 hour, don't freak out. It's okay.
Yeah, and not just that, like, okay, that also. But for example, like for every couple must be different based on your past experience.
Yes.
Maybe for some of you it's more easy to trust each other, maybe for you, some of you it's more difficult. But you all have to make an effort to keep the trust, because at the end it's gonna prevent you from going crazy. Because at the end for us it was 2 years.
Yes.
We saw each other sometimes, we'll get back to that now. But 2 years that we are separated, and of course she's going out, I'm going out.
Yeah.
We post photos with friends, some of these friends
Yeah.
are girls, and she's seeing, and she has to trust me that I haven't done anything wrong
Exactly.
or I haven't misbehaved, and for me the same.
Yes.
And you really have to
Because you're
trust
free,
each
you're,
other.
you're alone, there's no one looking out, like,
Exactly.
what are you doing or where are you? So you're going out to party with your friends. Also, you have maybe your colleagues, your guys' friend colleagues, you go out with them. So if someone does not trust you and they see maybe you've posted a photo with your friends, they'll be like, what are you doing with those guys, you know?
Exactly. At the end, it's a bit like, look, for me, I am like 6,000 kilometers away. If she wants to do something wrong, she's gonna do it. Either she's in the party, if she's at work, if she's whatever.
Yeah.
At the end, you have to trust. You have to blindfold yourself a bit and trust blindly.
And not to overthink.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another tip that guys that we used is you need to make an effort to at least see each other, like to visit each other. Apart from you being away from each other, communicating and trusting, also physical is important at some point.
Oh, yes, it
You
is.
can you cannot tell me you are in a long distance relationship for like a year and one of you has not tried like to come and see you, maybe even if you can plan to go for a vacation. Like for instance, for us, when I was still in Qatar, actually we planned our vacation to go like through Asia to visit and also spend time to, you know, to have more time together, just the two of us, like really a vacation. It's like a small honeymoon, you know what I'm saying? Like just to be you, not to be stressed about anything.
Small honeymoon of 2 months. We were outside.
Of 2 months, yeah. I actually overstayed a little bit. I didn't go to work after my vacation.
We cut.
Yes, but don't overstay. So yeah, we went. I took a vacation and we decided to. David came from Madrid and I came from Doha. We went to Asia. We went around. And we had our moments there.
Yeah, exactly, and it meant so much more than when we saw each other in Qatar. When we see each other in Qatar, it's just like, yeah, let's go for dinner. But when we saw each other after I'm in Madrid, she's in Doha, it's been so long since we don't see each other. It was like 6 months or something already. It meant so much for us. Like it was such a good time. We spent 2 months together the whole time. We didn't separate even for a moment.
Yes.
For me, it really meant a lot. Also, guys, apart from that trip, that we did. Also, guys, apart from that trip that we did through Asia, I remember there is a time that I just started a new job in Spain, and after a couple of months, like, cause of course you're not gonna go the first week, but after a couple of months, I took all my vacations for the whole year, and I just put them together to go to Kenya to see you, like for 1 month, more than 1 month.
That really made me realize, like, yeah, this is a good. It was a good gesture for me. I was like, yeah, apart from us going for the other vacation, he decided to come to my home country to see me. It really meant a lot. And
Meet your family.
yeah. And
Imagine,
also
guys,
to meet
I
my
went the full
family
road.
and everything. It was very special for me.
I think it's very important that, guys, like you always try to. For some of you, it will be easier. For some of you, it will be more difficult depending on when you are or your economical situation as well. But it's very important. At least sometimes you try to either visit each other or try to plan a small vacation together to keep the contact, the spark, everything going. You know, it's a boost for the relationship to see each other after a long time. Okay, guys, and finally, but not less important, is even more important than the other topics. Is like you need to plan your future together, so the long distance comes to an end. You know, like long
That
distance
thing
relationship
has to end. Yes.
it cannot be forever. It cannot be indefinitely in a long distance relationship. You have at least to see the future, to see the moment that you will be together again. For some of you will mean that you get married. For some of you will mean you move to the other partner's country. You apply for a job there. Whatever it takes, guys, you need to find a solution in 1 month, in 1 year, in 2 years. I don't know the time it takes, but you need to see at some point we're gonna be together.
Okay.
If you just leave it there indefinitely, waiting for things to change, it's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen? The relationship is gonna just fade slowly, and you're gonna blame each other
and
for
you'll have
not doing more
wasted
effort.
all that you will have wasted something that is very special. Like for us, when we were planning to be together last year, 2021.
Yes, we're planning for her to come to Spain. Actually, we think it could be better if she comes to Spain.
And Corona happened, so things got really messy, and Spain was one of the countries that was mostly affected. So it was very challenging for us and very frustrating, but David made an effort. He decided to come to Kenya. He came to Kenya for 3 months to stay with me until everything cools down and we can find a way for me to come here.
Yeah, for me, I was just like, man, if I'm waiting in Spain, I can just wait in Kenya as well.
Yeah, because that time you weren't working as well.
I'm not moving from here until you can come to Spain. For me,
my
mind was completely
closed.
like that. You know?
Like when he came to Kenya, he said, I'm not living here if you're not living together. Like this has to come to an end. And especially when Corona came, we are just like, things can really change just by a of a finger, anything can happen at that moment. So he was like, now we've decided I'm living here, I'm leaving Kenya with you. It's either I live out of Kenya with you or we stay here together. But the most important, this has to come to an end. Because long distance relationship is not a joke. It's not for the faint-hearted. If you're not strong, you will give up in the first month or even to the second month.
True.
Yeah. So we really, first of all, I really thank God that He gave us strength and that I found someone who really loves me and who was willing to do anything for us to be together. Same for me. So yeah, at least I thank God both of us were on the same page and it was easier for us to figure things out.
Okay guys, so this is the end of the video today. Finally, we just want to send all our support to all those couples, all those of you that are struggling with the distance as well. We're really rooting for you guys. We hope you can make it as we did. All the best, really, from the bottom of our heart.
We love all of you so much, and the support that you're giving us, we are seeing it. All those people who are commenting, those people who are inboxing us, liking our video, it means a lot. We really appreciate, and we're not taking it for granted. It's very important for you to know that. And we always look forward to your comments. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, any comments, you can always feel free to DM us or put it in the comment section below. So don't forget to subscribe if you watched until now as well. Until next time, bye.
Adios, Kwaheri.
Mwah.
See you guys.
Bye.